And enjoying a beach day here at Sunset Beach. The Vans World Cup of Surfing. We're into heat number 10 with Torrey Meister, Hiroto Arai, Jacob Willcox, and Turo Ariitu. As we see up and riding T Meister, Torrey Meister, Sunset native, and making his way down the line handedly and sticks through that difficult section, looking for some more open face. And just the closer doesn't go his way, but gets the score on the board and gets the wheels turning. Right behind him, our Japanese competitor Hiroto Arai in the blue jersey, and that wave goes soft underneath Hiroto's feet.
And unfortunate for Torrey, Kaipo, because this wave was kind of nice. It had a second section to it. So there's the first half of the wave, north angle to it, so kind of peeling down the line. Nice little float there. And right here, you thought the wave was over, but he gets around it. But watch this lip. It's going to tackle his surfboard. So instead of him kind of handling his business and projecting to the flats, he kind of, that lip won that battle. Just clipped that inside rail, and that's where Torrey lost control. And there's that dreaded deep water spot that Hiroto's hitting. And don't predict that deep water spot. You'll get into the no man's land.
Here we go, goofy footer. Jacob Willcox up and riding. Great, prodigious surfer. He's got a couple wild cards into some big events before, and you can see him swinging on the backhand. Had a Bell's wild card a couple years ago. And right behind him, Torrey Meister putting some weight into that carve and snapping it, gets the fins out the back. So a little bit more of what Torrey Meister's looking for on his wave number 2. And he's got his dancing feet on, just working it all the way to the inside.
Under Torrey's feet, watch this little hack. Inside rail knifing right there. That is a beautiful carve. So, you know, even though the wave was kind of small too, serious maneuvers. You had the carve and a nice little tail slide to boot, Kite. So just a small wave, but yeah, making it work. On his backhand, Jacob, as you mentioned, he's had a couple of looks on the big stage there in a CT at Bell's, and he's got a beautiful backhand there. Great technique. Just a couple of okay snaps though, and then a sleepy kick out. So
we're still in the waiting period for the Maui Women's Pro right now. You can tune in every morning and catch the morning show and get an update there as we see Torrey Meister continues to surf through here, and that green board just standing out, and Torrey's approach looking nice and lively and light-footed.
A stone's throw away from this wave that's breaking. And he lives in this neighborhood, so little creepy inside knowledge there. He knows how to turn those rails over and make those boards perform out here at Sunset Point, because it is a tricky wave. It has those funky deep spots. It's a great marriage to kind of link the two great Polynesian surfing cultures together, and here we go.
Here we go, Ariitu winding up off the bottom. Nice little snap off the top, has to make some projection, and now just caught in the whitewater lipper. And he's going to stick with it, hoping for an inside section, but it's not going to happen for him.
Reserved for Hawaiian surfers only. So Tahitian's getting a bit of an open door here. And a couple of quick little snaps there for Turo, but you know, he hit that deep spot a little too quick for my liking, so he didn't get enough work done on there to break into a solid score.
As well as Papara and maybe even Tropo. Let's take a look real quickly at up and out of Jacob Willcox, but now let's catch up with another Tahitian because he won his heat.
You've served 15 events on the qualifying series. You spent a lot of time in Australia early in the season, then coming here. And you know, what are the goals for O'Neill? I mean, are you looking for that championship tour berth?
Yeah, I'm looking for the Champion Tour for sure, but I just tried this year to get some points for the next year, stay in the prime event, the 6,000, and yeah, maybe in a few years to win the tour.
The 10,000.
Yeah, I hope to do the best, you know, to make through the next hit and everything.
Well, hopefully you got some swell for you coming in the next round. Congratulations, he's on his way, guys.
It's all about having that platform and the ability to get points and to build and to get into these QS 10,000s. It's a process. As we see the Japanese surfer, Hiroto. Look at this double up right here, Kaipo. Nice little section. It's about to stand up, and that's where you got to get busy. As soon as that wave gives you a lip to hit, you got to perform. And that wave kind of laid flat. So I like the speed and the rail work for that carve, but that wave hitting that fat spot again. So you have to be clever. You saw Torrey, you know, who's arguably the most in tune with this.
Which will be following this heat as we see up and riding our Tahitian competitor, Turo Ariitu. And Turo quick up and out.
Yeah, the boys just a little lost at sea right now, looking for that perfect hookup. And here we go, Torrey again.
So Torrey looks like this could be a gem. Nice opening carve for Torrey Meister. And just waiting for this wave to stand up through the inside. Has to do a little bit of busy work to get through the flat section. Pumping his board up and down, looking for the closer. Snaps it, oncoming section. A lot of reverb and bounce, and kind of rides out of it. Yeah, he wants to get rid of that 4.5. And this guy, he wants a 4.78 to move into second place. Turo, Ariitu. Doing a good job getting through some sections right there. What is the inside going to bring to Turo? Well, he's going to have to close out this and throws a nice little hack, layback, stands up, gets in front of the whitewater. So he's got to be feeling good about that, Ross.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I like his style too, but I'm liking it, and slowly creeping up the leaderboard here. He's going to be checking off a couple of those keywords in the criteria, which is speed, power, flow, variety of maneuvers, and right here, section's coming at him. He sees it. Watch the little layback snap. He's going to lean on that back foot and just give it a bit of more power than your typical move. And the judges love that. But you know what was so cool about that move is he knew when to lighten up a bit. So he didn't want to put too much pressure because then he would have got stuck. So it wasn't the best section ever. It was just a little teaser. So great adjustment there from Turo. And Torrey Meister, this is a different version of this. Watch the left coming towards him. So right here, he's building up speed. Goes to crack it, and as soon as he hit it, the power was gone, Kaipo. So you really have to adjust on the fly.
And here we go, up, riding, looking for the barrel. Jacob Willcox, can he come out? Goes into layback position and emerges from the whitewater. He's going to try to pet the cat in front of that whitewater. And is that a make, Ross Williams?
Ooh, not quite. You know, he made the barrel, but didn't get all the way out in front.
Meister right behind him, quick off the top, and now is just going to play the patient game to look for this inside, and no inside to serve Torrey Meister. So a couple of quick waves from both Torrey Meister and Jacob Willcox, number 1 and number 2 currently in this heat.
Going to be a no-go in terms of scores for a keeper. And here we go, the Tahitian out the back.
Here we go with Turo, Ariitu, looking for some open face, and that thing just fades into the channel, went wide and soft, and that's not going to be the 4.01 that he's looking for. Another paddle, Jacob Willcox. Going to stay busy, doesn't want to sit. Nice little round carve on a fuller face and hoping for this wave to stand up on the inside. Another little check turn, and just has to bounce through that section. Right behind him, Hiroto Arai. He needs a 4.74, bangs it at the end. Pretty exciting finish for Hiroto as he kicks out. So judges are going to have to assign some numbers to both Jacob Willcox and Hiroto Arai.
4.74. We've seen that story been told a lot today from the judges. If you can commit yourself to a heavy section, they're going to reward you. And look at this. This is overhead. It's going to throw the lip right at him, and he pinned it. So I like the placement. I like the speed. I like how he projected out of that move. I know it was just a decent off the lip, but it was well placed. And at sunset point, that's tough. You know, the wind, the deep spots, it's not easy to have flow. And Hiroto did a good job of that. So there's a great chance that he's going to turn the heat. And Jacob Willcox still searching for a backup score. You know, he's vulnerable, only having that one good score. Nice little projection float from Torrey. But then that wave is going to go right to the channel, as you mentioned, Kaipo. There was about 3 waves in a row in that set that had that north angle.
Well, we're still waiting for the scores. Scores in for Hiroto Arai, a 4.23, not enough. And he probably just got that news or just has a feeling, because now he's going to have to surf for just a 3.88 on this wave. Smaller requirement. And it looks like he's pretty lively. See if that was the 3.88 that he needs.
Wow, borderline right there for Hiroto Arai.
Just surf through this way. 3.88 is the number we need here.
Well, a 2.7 has dropped, so judges not giving him the score he needs. I like the opening maneuver, Kaipo, but that way you can see it went into the channel and laid down, so a little unlucky there.
Well, that looks like it's going to be it with the FBI guy, Torrey Meister from the Big Island, and Jacob Willcox from Western Australia advancing on into the next round, round number 2.